to Cooking with the Kriks. I'm Serge Krikorian, and today I have a special guest, Kaitie Gill, owner and entrepreneur with Sailboat Weddings, lead planner, and she's here today because she likes Cajun food apparently and wants to learn a little bit about it.
I like food.
You like food, period, right?
Food.
That's what I want to hear. Well, today, Kaitie, we're gonna make a Cajun blackened chicken with Cajun cream sauce, and you know, it's something you can do real easily at home. You can do it ahead of time and let it sit for a while, or you can do it on the spot. It'll take you about 15-20 minutes, and for a busy mom, that's what you want.
Yes, perfect.
So, Kaitie, we're going to start by blackening the chicken.
Right.
And we got ourselves a nice black iron skillet. You see it's hot. It's already, you see all this, the heat coming off of it, and that's what you want.
Yes.
You want something that's going to be really, really thick. That way, when you put the chicken in there, it's not going to reduce the temperature to a point where it'll start making it boil, and you want it really, really, really hot so that you can get it blackened. We got the blackening seasoning. This is our own, this is my own blend, but you know what? You can get your favorite one out of, I'm sure this is your favorite one going to be after you have it.
How'd you know?
I knew that. And but in case you are trying to get something like from the street, from a grocery store, it's perfectly okay as long as it's got a little bit of heat to it, and obviously you're going to need to put a little bit of salt on this.
I love salt.
As you see, it's already you got the heat coming out, and it's starting to sizzle really, really well. And if you don't hear the sizzle, guess what? Take it off. About 3-4 minutes in each side, and you can see it right now. It's already blackening.
Perfect.
And what you want to do is cook it as about 3-4 minutes, 160 degrees. One of the most important thing I tell you as a cook or as a chef or anything, have a thermometer. You got to make sure it's over 160 degrees. Now, in case you're doing it like ahead of time, and you just blacken it for a couple of minutes on both sides, and then put it in the oven for about 350 degrees whenever you're ready to eat it.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Yep. I'm one of those people that I'm afraid to cook chicken.
You know what? It's really easy as long as you got this trusty thermometer. 165 degrees, and it'll give you a perfect chicken every time. All right, we got again a bottom heavy, thick pan. We got it on here. We're going to start with the roux for the Cajun cream sauce.
Okay.
I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of butter.
Can't go wrong with butter.
Nope. Butter makes everything better, right?
It does, yes.
And try to melt that butter real quickly.
Okay.
And it's 2 tablespoons of butter.
Okay.
I'm adding 2 tablespoons of flour and to make a roux. And the reason you make this is basically what's going to thicken the sauce and make it like that nice texture. And one of the things you want to do, make sure you're doing when you're making a roux, is to cook the flour long enough so that it doesn't taste like flour in the sauce. Instead, you have that buttery, rich flavor in it. And here we go. And
awesome. And it's boiling, so that's okay that it's boiling.
It is. All it's doing is kind of frying it real gently, the flour real gently, and that's what you want because you don't want to taste it like flour.
Okay.
Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and add our cream sauce right quickly. And I'll tell you what, while I'm doing this, why don't you stir that with for me, and add a little bit of salt.
More salt.
More salt, a little bit of pepper. Okay, now I heard you like it real spicy.
I do like some spice.
So I got you 4 teaspoons of the Cajun spice, and we're going to leave a little bit out just in case maybe it is a little bit spicier.
Spicy?
Yep.
Okay.
And we can add it always in the end.
We want to break a sweat.
Yeah, we do?
Yeah.
Well, here we go. Here we go. If we're going to break a sweat, might as well do it right. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce and
And then some hot sauce.
how much Louisiana hot sauce do you want?
Let's do a couple of drops. Yeah.
There we go.
That sounds good.
It adds a little bit of acidity to it, and also gives it that rich flavor that you're looking for. Cuts on the cream, and it's going to be delicious by the time it's done.
Perfect.
So another 2-3 minutes while this is starting to thicken. Well, let's talk about the pasta. Pasta's real easy. You start with water, and make sure they always say how much salt you're going to put. Say there's always quite a bit of fair amount. Okay. You salt it like you're salting the sea.
Perfect. Okay.
So for a quart, you add about a tablespoon of salt and go ahead and let it to boil and drop your pasta. 3-4 minutes. Follow the instructions. It's simple as that. And go ahead and follow the instructions, and you'll have it done in about 3-4 minutes. And go ahead and stir it up. As you can see already, Kaitie, you are amazing.
Oh, sweet.
Look at this. It's already thickening.
I'm learning from the best.
Yes. This looks amazing. Now at this point, let's go ahead. You know what? First things first, we got to give it a
Taste
taste.
test?
Taste it, always tasting in difference. What do you think?
Good.
More heat?
No, I think we got it.
I think you got it. All right, here we go. We're going to add our pasta in here.
Yum.
And in about 2-3 minutes, we'll go ahead and let it cook in there for a minute or two. And then after that, we'll go ahead and get our chicken, slice it, we'll be ready to eat.
Awesome.
All right, Kaitie, looks like our chicken should be ready. We're gonna go ahead and put it right here.
Okay.
And like I told you, trusty thermometer, you put it on there. It should be read right at 165 degrees or more.
Yes.
And it's already at 155, 158, and 165 it is.
Perfect. And we only cooked it twice.
We only flipped it. That's exactly right. And guess what? At this point, look at it. It's going to be really nice.
It cuts easily.
It is. It's very tender. It's got a lot of moisture in there, so it is going to be delicious to eat.
Yum.
All I need is a sharper knife.
There you go.
And right now, we're going to go ahead and
Plate it. Yeah.
plate it, and then taste it.
Oh, that's the best part.
That's the best part. That's exactly right.
You're gonna make me look really good for my father-in-law.
You know, I heard that he was kind of a really fantastic chef, from what I understand.
I gotta impress him with my skills.
There you go. You can go ahead and add a little bit of green onions and a little bit of tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, and you know what? We're gonna cut a piece and try it all. There you go.
Perfect. And the pasta and the chicken.
Let's not fight over the chicken though.
Okay, sorry. big old bite of chicken.
You know what?
Very good.
That's very good. I think it's gonna impress them.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this recipe, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. I'll see you next time.